Hi, this is Joe.
This is Ryan.
This is Elaine.
And producer Mike.
Yes.
Producer Mike.
Producer Mike.
Hey. So, do you guys
How
have
Hey.
the
y'all
holidays?
doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah, hanging
Okay.
in there.
Hanging in through this COVID times.
Yeah,
But I do miss you guys.
I know. What are y'all doing for the holidays?
Well, the usual, but not really the usual. I'm gonna eat usually, right? But I think seeing family is gonna be a little bit tough. We have a large kind of like extended family, meaning like pretend cousins, and pretend aunts. The extended Filipino family. So it's gonna be a little bit different this year. I think we're mostly gonna stay home. What about you guys?
Yeah, we've been thinking about it. My parents want us to come together for Thanksgiving, like always. But, you know, whenever there's a Filipino party, they have a tendency to invite all the extended cousins and family and everything else. And so definitely had to talk with them because, my parents are getting older and, they have some health conditions, and so definitely trying to figure out, is there a safe way for us to celebrate the holidays without making it dangerous for all of us?
Yeah, we're gonna plan to deliver food to my parents actually the day before Thanksgiving, just because
Mm.
the place that I was gonna order from is closed on Thanksgiving. So good for them for being closed. But
Right.
my parents, my dad was funny. I was like, maybe we could like eat in the garage, and he's like, no, you're just gonna be here for like 5 minutes, right? You're gonna drop off the food and then leave. And I'm like, okay, that's what you want. But I guess that makes sense since Filipino Americans account for at least 35% of the COVID deaths in the state's Asian population right now.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. I think
That's amazing.
it's just I don't know if it's because of the way we are and we're always kind of huggy or we always like to kiss and
Smell
and,
kiss.
and smell kiss and be close. But COVID's really like just turned turned it all upside down and being like affectionate with family is definitely hard. But I actually think that being healthy is even better, especially
Yeah,
during these times.
I think
Yeah. Go
it's
ahead, Joe.
especially difficult because Filipinos represent disproportionately represent so much in the medical industry,
Yeah.
Mhm.
especially nursing. And those are the frontliners. Those are the ones who are exposed to COVID patients
Yeah.
all the time, and it's difficult to kind of
Yeah.
continue our normal kind of cultural ways
Yeah.
when this pandemic's going on.
Especially like a pandemic that like hits you harder if you have pre-existing conditions like
Yeah.
diabetes or hypertension or high blood pressure, and it's like, or high cholesterol. I'm like,
Right.
those are all the things that Filipinos have.
Yeah.
And so it's hard, especially when like they're healthcare workers, they're frontliners, like all of the things.
Yeah, I just got diagnosed with diabetes, like
What?
officially. Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah,
Oh wow. I mean, it's pretty common in Filipino households too, right? Just the way our
yeah,
genetics are.
yeah.
And
It's
you know what?
totally hereditary. It's
Yeah.
weird. Like I'm at my lowest weight like since
Hmm.
before high school, but I'm
Wow.
at like, but I'm like at the worst healthy state right now with my terms of
Wow.
blood sugar. It sucks.
And
Dang,
it's not.
dude.
I know it's not even just our parents. Like, I think during the first parts of COVID, a lot of people were thinking, like, young people. Yeah, I consider ourselves young, Joe, but like younger people aren't going to be affected by this. But it's not true,
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially even if you're able to sort of ca- uh, get through COVID, the people in your family may not be able to, and you carry that, right?
Yeah.
So like we live. My parents are older; they're in the 80s. Our
hmm
aunts and uncles are older, and so it's really difficult. And so I think we just got to try a little bit harder, like wear those facial coverings if you must, stay at home if you can.
Yeah.
hmm
For work, everyone's working from home, so we're
Mhm.
trying our hardest to like keep the sort of like the core knit of our families like together and not have to spread out. It sucks
yeah,
not being able to see friends. I can't wait to be at the studio again to record with you all, but
Mhm.
it's just not possible right now. If we want to be
yeah,
healthy, we can't do that.
And I think,
So
if the holidays are all about family, I mean, the best way we can look out for them is to take every precaution we possibly can,
yeah.
so that we can have future holidays together. But I mean, there's a lot of information that I wish I could share with my parents, but are there any resources that we can reach out to?
Yeah, for more information, you can contact the Pacific Asian Counseling Services through Christina Rosell, and the email is filipinocovid@pacsla.org, or call 562-418-6161. That email again is filipinocovid@pacsla.org, and the number is 562-418-6161.
Stay healthy, everyone.
Enjoy your Zoom Thanksgivings.
Yes, and this is this Filipino American Life podcast, folks. Elaine,
Joe.
Ryan.
And Producer Mike.
and we want you all to have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Pangalagaan ang ating mga mahal sa buhay. Mga Pilipino, mag-celebrate responsibly this holiday season. Stay at home, save lives. For more information about COVID-19 in Filipino, contact Christina Rosell in LA County. Email filipinocovid@pacsla.org o tumawag sa 1-562-418-6161.